Renewable allowances, both institutes allow on-site solar thermal. The German institute does not allow any site generation.
Okay, stop for a second. Okay, one little clarification. The new Passivhaus Institute Germany standard called PER, or Passivhaus Plus or Passivhaus Premium, they do require now some renewable energy. The Passivhaus Classic, which they still offer, does not allow for PV. Slight clarification, now on with the lecture.
The U.S. Institute allows a percentage of your site generation. So if you're grid tied, it will allow you to use what is actually used on there. So what ends up happening with a grid tie situation is your solar system, let's say, is overproducing in the summer and underproducing in the winter to get to net zero, right? So during the summer when there's lots of sun, I'm sending lots of electrons out to the grid, and during the winter and there's less sun, I'm pulling electrons back, and over the course of the year that balances. So what the Passivhaus Institute US says is, when you're overproducing and sending out to the grid, we're not going to count that. We're only going to count those electrons that you're actually using on the site, not the ones that you import, because the ones you import back can be dirty electrons, right? Because the way this actually works, the electrons go out, they come into the bottom of your panel from your solar panel, they start going up your electric wires, and the first circuit that's calling for energy is where that electron goes. And if all your circuits are not calling for energy, then it goes out to the grid, and it goes down to the grid, and it goes to the next place that somebody uses energy. So what I've been seeing is that because the FIAS system has switched to the US grid mix of 3.16, I'm seeing projects that are small residential projects having to add a 1 kW, 1.5, 2 kW system to get to certification if they want to get there. That's just kind of what's happening. Because at 1 kilowatt or 2 kilowatts, you get like you can use like 90% of that. When you get up to like 4 kilowatts, you're only going to use about, 40-some% of that. You're only going to get credited for that.